Well, I got my headlights mounted, and in the process I was working on some of this chain or something, had the buckets laying over on the bench, and I heard chink. I went and picked it up, and the lens broke out of one of them. And but they're readily available, and they're 20 bucks a pair. So I'm going to order up some more and figure out how to fit them in there and make some better gaskets so they don't break. And anyway, got them mounted, and what I used was that big giant chain and kind of curved it around so it kind of flows to the back, and then these headlights sit on there, and I'm kind of liking that. I don't like the signal lights, and they're temporary anyway because I've got a plan for that. And what I got is these old glass insulators, and have a few of them around. There's another one right there. It used to be on the telephone line up on the poles. And anyway, I mounted one in this old torque tube. This is an old Chevrolet torque tube. Matter of fact, it's one out of this truck from an enclosed drive line. And I'm thinking I'm going to mount those out here off of some chain. A couple pieces of chain that come out, and grab that, wrap around it or something, and hold that. And I'll put an amber bulb in there. That'll be my front signals. And I'm going to dig up a couple more, and they look really good with a little taillight in there too. I've been playing around with that, so it'll probably be my taillight. So when you see the lights now, I'm going to back this thing out in the yard and take a few more pictures. When you see the taillights, they're just temporary, and these ugly little signal lights are temporary as well. So, but I just had to get it on the road, and I was getting close, and I wanted some lights on it, so I got that done last night. And I drove it a little bit while ago out on the highway, and I remember here a few days ago, our Peak wrote me, and he said, you're getting close to driving it. Are you scared yet? Yeah, I am. And first time I took it out, but I got it up to about, I don't know, 45, 50 or so, and it does real good. I pulled 3 leaves out of those leaf springs. There was a stack of 6 in the back, and I pulled 3 out, and it helped the ride quite a bit. And of course, this front end's all brand new, so that's nice. And I went down today and got some tires and had them balanced just so I could play around with it until I get my spokes on there and all that done. But these are just some used tires, but they're good, and they're balanced, and they're not weather cracked like the ones I had on there. So yeah, I was able to take it out on the road, and it was a thrill. I wish I had taken my camera with me. One thing I'm going to have to do, and I was afraid I would. I knew that master cylinder was too low, and I put a skid plate on it so it wouldn't drag it off, but that skid plate's dragging really bad. So I'm going to have to move that up. I really didn't want it up on my firewall. And so what I may do this winter is, for now, I think I'll just move it up, and I may have just a hole in the floor. I'll cover it with a coffee can or something and have it stick up in the floor in there. But because I want to drive it this fall. But maybe this winter I'll move that master cylinder up under here, put it in there sideways, and build a little bell crank system and make it work that way. I'll do something with it. It'll never be done, but anyway. Yeah, got to take her out on the highway. It's got plates on it. It's got tabs on it. I've got insurance. And yeah, look at those license plates shining on there. Good for a year, till July of 2011. Like I said, those big ugly taillights are going to go. I want to fashion something else, but I just had to go on the road. So, I've got brake lights. Yippee. And I'm going to back it out in the yard and take a few pictures of it with the lights on and stuff. So, see you in a bit. You like it, Sparky? Yeah? Me too. It's right at home there.